Hey guys, this is Tracy with the Mobile Manicurist, and tonight I'm going to show you how to do all three of these gorgeous designs from our Totally Negative stamping plates. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we're using a new gel to stamp with tonight. This is the Joann's Picasso art gel. These are super pigmented, you guys, so you only need a little bit of it. I'm going to put that on a brush and just lightly dab this on the side of my image. Watch. Don't use a lot, just a tiny bit. Okay, get your scraper and get that off of there, and let's just pick that up on our stamper. You'll see what a good transfer I get here. Ooh, look at her. She pretty. If I were stamping on a human, I'd clean off all that extra, but since I'm not, I'm just gonna pop it right on my nail tip here, just like that. And let's do a little bit of cleanup. I don't like stuff that looks messy. So just with a little bit of acetone on my brush, let's just get rid of some of this other that's stamped off onto here. Just like that. And then she goes in the lamp for 30 seconds. Oh yeah, much better. Okay, while that's in the lamp, I've got my fluorescent pigments out. A lot of people think these are just for summertime. No. Wait till you see, honey. You need a super soft brush, and we're just going to start to tap kind of diagonal like. Now when you switch colors, wipe your brush off on your paper towel, or you're going to mix all your colors in these little jars. This comes in a set of 6. We have this in the store. This is the Neon Pigment Tower. Everything I'm using can be found at www.themobilemanicurist.com. Now just grab a soft brush, honey. You got to brush her like she is the red-headed stepchild. Ah, that's so satisfying. Now don't worry because she looks a little foggy. That's just the loose pigments that are trying to stick on there. Look, when I top coat this, they're completely gone. The little bit of wetness on the brush picks up the last bit of those pigments. Look how beautiful. Now this is a no wipe top coat, and you want to cure this for 30 seconds before we go on to the next step. And I actually want to clean up just a touch. I know it's a nail tip, but I still want to do it. All right, if you don't have this chrome, honey, you are missing out. This is the Rainbow Chrome. It's in our store, and honestly, this throws so many colors you just wouldn't believe it. Watch what I'm gonna do with this on those parts I originally cleaned up when I stamped. Okay, let's go right in here on the bottom. Kind of lay it heavily down here, horizontal like. I'm still using that same little brush. Didn't switch, and now I'm going to turn that brush kind of vertical, and I'm going to pull up into the design. Not a lot, feather it out so it kind of just bleeds out into the rest of that. And let's do the same thing at the top. Now this would be your client's cuticle area or the eponychium area, and just lightly pull down. That's beautiful. Okay, let's get rid of the extra. Again, give her a nice stiff brushing, or swift brushing, I should say. And then top coat this with a top coat of your choice. I'm using the Profiles Outshine just because it's a no wipe top coat. And you see the viscosity of this? It's a nice thick top coat that's going to protect that artwork. Yes, honey, that's so pretty, it'll make you cry. Cure her for 30 seconds and she is done. D-O-N-E. And moving right along into the Totally Negative number 2 plate. This plate has little bats on the top of it. I've inked it up the same way with that gel, the same one I used for nail number 1, but now I'm going to show you how to clean off this excess just with your scraper that you scraped your stamping plate with. That way you don't get this all over your client's fingers. Let's go into the lamp for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to go back into my pigments here. I want to use the orange that was in that stacker. I also want to use the neon yellow, and guess what? I'm going back into that rainbow. This is exquisite, you guys, when put together. Honey, this is how you get a classy Halloween nail, not a trashy Halloween nail. Now, next to each one of these colors, I'm laying that rainbow chrome in there. So I did yellow, rainbow chrome, now a little orange. Still clean your brush off after each one because you don't want to mix these in the pot. A little bit of rainbow, and then down in the corner, let's put a little of this yellow. And let's give her a nice dust. Really get in there with this. Makeup brushes are the perfect thing to dust these type of nails with. I pick a lot of these up at like Ross or TJ Maxx, someplace like that. But don't put your makeup on with it and then dust your nail with it. You want a nice clean brush. Look at that, at the extra pigment that's bringing off of there. You know, I pick up a lot of my dusting brushes at like Ross or TJ Maxx or wherever has like makeup brushes for cheap because they're great for cleaning off these nails with. Believe it or not, this little girl is done. So let's put a top coat, the same top coat, the Profiles Outshine. Look, you guys, see how that dusty look? It just fades away. Oh, this is so beautiful. I wish you could see this in person because the camera truly doesn't do it justice. But look how black the black parts are getting just by putting the top coat over it. How easy peasy was that? And finally on to nail number 3. Now this is a brand new plate, you guys. I'm getting messages that some of your plates won't ink up or won't pick up, but guess what? Look, they have a little tiny clear piece of plastic over it, and you gotta remove that before you can use your stamping plate. Now be careful because the edges of these plates are sharp and you don't want to cut yourself. Now let's get a paper towel under here because I don't want to get gel on my work surface. I just hate to clean that up. I'm gonna go with this one right here. Okay, let me set up here. I got my stamp cleaner right in front of me. This is at www.themobilemanicurist.com. The clear stamper I'm using is also there. I've got my gel paint on my stamp. So let's just scrape that and oh yes. And let's go ahead and clean up this around this image as well. It's easy to get a clean transfer when your image is already clean on the stamper. Now I've got my rose gold chrome, ooh, my champagne gold chrome, and guess what? I'm gonna pull out my rainbow chrome again. Wait till you see how these three look together. And this is so pretty too. Maybe you're older ladies, or maybe you just have people that work conservative jobs and they don't want to wear yellow and orange and green, but they still want something pretty for the season. This is spectacular. Now I'm just kind of layering this. Rose gold, yellow gold, rainbow, and look, I'm going to brush downwards. And let's get these out of the way because we want to dust this off really good. Get in there with it. Oh yeah, look how gorgeous. The more you dust it, the more detail you see. Now what's happened by using all of these three colors together, the rose gold, the champagne gold, and the rainbow, you don't know if you're looking at silver or if it's copper or if it's champagne gold because they kind of all mingle together, but you know it's something metallic. It's very, very pretty. You don't have to do it over black now. This would be gorgeous over navy as well. Now let's look at all three finished nails. How easy was that, you guys?